Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Hooked on OC here on WMDT TV 47 every Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. We're at the end of the show right now, folks, so I am in Atlantic Tackle for the Angler's Advantage. Recently, we've been getting a bunch of questions, emails, phone calls, you name it, about cast nets, right? Different sizes, different weights, the different options that you've got, everything between 3.5 and 10 foot, and they've got them all here at Atlantic Tackle. So if you're a newbie to the sport of cast netting and you want to catch some bait, I really recommend going with something like this. Look, it even says on the box, you will love it. This is the Buddy Net. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're new to cast net and trying to catch bait, kids, this is great for you guys. Instructions on the back of the box. It's got a ring built right into it, so it's almost dummy proof. It's going to take a little bit of skill with getting the thing untangled at first, but once you do these instructions, you're really going to figure out how to throw that cast net effectively, and then you can go from that and graduate into some larger sizes. But if you don't know how to throw one, this is the way to start off. Don't be embarrassed because there's a kid on the front of it wearing a life jacket. This is for a novice, kid, regardless. If you don't know how to throw the cast net, start with something like this. A couple of different baits that we're going to find in our back bays are these bad boys. Get this question a lot. Bunker, or LY you hear them referred to as, and mullet. These are my two favorites for flounder fishing. And the cast nets do it, catch them all. Got to be particular though on what kind of cast net you're going to use to catch these. The question I get most often is, where do you catch these different fish? So we're right on the commercial harbor here. Usually late June, sometime early July, bunker will start to swirl in here all the way down to the ramp and in marshes and creeks and stuff around Ocean City. That's the best place to catch bunker and mullet. If you see mullet, they're going to be up on the surface, usually curving a straight line right down the marsh lines. Bunker are going to be spinning. They're going to be in a circular rotation like this. You might see some little flicks up on the surface. That's how you're going to notice the difference between bunker and mullet. Cast netting, you're going to want to go with a 1/4 inch or 3-inch mesh. If you don't know what you're doing or you're a novice, start with something in the 4 to 5 foot range. They also have them in 6, 7, 8, and 10 foot. So you guys that are going off the beach and try and catch these big bunkers, things like that, going offshore, maybe chunking tunas, shark fishing, that sort of thing. And if you know what you're doing, that's the way to go. Big 10-footer. A couple things you're going to want to pay attention to. The mesh size, obviously the size of the net, and then the weights on that net. You're going to see on the top here those three things. This particular net is a 6-footer, 3/8 mesh, monofilament material. It's got 1 pound of weight for every linear foot, all right? So that's the different sizes that you want to use. Let me show you one. This is how it's going to come. A couple different options. You got the bag and the box. This is never going back in this box, so throw this away. If you can get it back in there, good on you, but this is how you're going to find it packaged, all right? And I'll show you the difference between a 6-footer and what you might think it is. So get your net all unraveled. There's the neck of the net, and as you can see, a 6-foot net is 6 feet tall. So this opens up to 12 feet, 12-foot radius. This is the way to go. Once you get this thing all set up, we're not going to show you how to throw it, but we'll show you how to set it up. Arms lengths, get it all the way down to the neck, the eye of the net, grab it halfway down, and then you're going to start your sinker stuff. Once you're done throwing your net, you're going to have some really awesome bait. Atlantic Tackle has options for storing your bait, like this Bait Buddy by Fraybill. Comes with an aerator and everything in it. Here's my recommendation for once you get your cast net. 5-gallon bucket, everything goes in it. You take it off, just leave it just like this. Because like I said, the difference between it going in here and going in here is drastic. Atlantic Tackle right here on the commercial harbor, right across the street from Sunset Grill and Sunset Marina. We'll see you here.